Hi, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch. This is the project we're making today. Okay, so these little chicks, I got them at Bed Bath & Beyond, and I think you get like 5 of them. Yeah. Okay, let me show you the supplies. We've got lemon lime twist cardstock, and this measures 2 1/4 by 6. We've got Whisper White for the Easter greeting there, and then we've got 3 pieces of the Gingham Gala Designer Series paper. The first one measures 2 1/8 by 2 1/8. The second one measures 2 1/8 by 1 1/8, and the last one measures 2 1/8 by 3/8. Okay, let's get out the Simply Scored scoring tool. I'm going to place it on the 6-inch side, and I'm going to score it at 1/2 inch, 1 3/4, 2 1/4, and 3 1/2. Okay, so now we're going to fold it on the score lines. Okay, so let me show you how this is going to work. This is going to fold up just like that, okay? So what we're going to do is round the edges up here at the top. Okay, there's that. Then we're going to take the 2 1/8 by 2 1/8 piece of Designer Series paper. We're going to round those edges, and then it's going to get attached right up there. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to use the small side, the small design this time. I think in the past I've used the larger one most often. This time I'm using the small one. Okay, so now down here, like I said, that's going to fold up right up there like that, and we want to cut our hole for the candy, but we want to add our Designer Series paper first so that we can make sure that it's straight. So I'm going to go ahead and add the adhesive just to the outer edges because the center is going to get cut off, okay? We don't need to use that much glue. Okay, now I'm going to get the oval framelit. This is from the Layer in Ovals, and we're going to cut this out. So here's the Big Shot. Magnetic platform and a cutting pad. I'm going to place this on here. And you just want to center it as best you can. Okay, so here's our container here. We're going to take that last little piece of Designer Series paper and attach it, and I am going to get my silicone mat just so I don't get any glue on my paper. Don't forget that Celebration only has a few more days. Okay, so I want to make sure I attach this on the right side. There we go. Now we're going to add our tear and tape right here. You're welcome to use your favorite adhesive. Okay, take my paper piercer here. And then what I want to do is fold this down just like that, okay? It's going to fold up just like that. It's almost like a little tissue box. Okay, now let's cut our hole for the ribbon. I'm using a 1/8 circle punch. It looks like I got something on there. I'm going to take the flax ribbon. Okay, so we're going to thread this through here. My paper snips. We'll clean up the edges of the ribbon in just a minute. I'm going to take one strand of the flax ribbon And I like using the strands of the flax ribbon versus the baker's twine. Like, I love the baker's twine, but sometimes when you're tying bows, they get a little wonky. They have a mind of their own. So this flax ribbon has a little more strength to it. So the bows are a lot easier to tie. Hopefully that made sense. If not, let me know. I'll try to explain it a little bit better. Okay, so trim the tails of the ribbon. I'm going to take my big ribbon scissors to clean that up. I'm more successful with the larger scissors on ribbon. That's because they're ribbon scissors, right? Okay, so now for our greeting. Let me give you some choices. So this is from the Fable Friends stamp set, which I've used quite a bit this season. I love the greetings. I love the whole stamp set, honestly. But if you don't have that stamp set and you still want to make this is another choice for you. It's using the Itty Bitty Greetings, I believe. It'll be on the screen. So that's another option for you. I really like the circle, though. So we're going to stamp the Easter greetings with Memento ink right on the Whisper White cardstock. Oh, I made it. It's a little fuzzy. Let me do that again. There we go. Much better. Okay, I'm going to get the Big Shot out again, and this time we're going to be using the stitch-shaped circle, stitch-shaped framelits. Same thing, magnetic platform and a cutting pad. And then we'll position this right over the greeting. Okay, so now we have our greeting. We're going to take the Gingham Gala sequins, and I'm going to pick up one little flower here. Let's see, and add it down here. And then I'm going to pick up a small rhinestone and place it in the middle of the flower. Now, how to add the little chick. What I did was, I just took a glue dot and put it down here in the bottom. So let me show you. I'm going to take my paper piercer and get a glue dot. I've made a mess of these things, so let's see. Let's try to salvage them. There we go. I don't want to waste any. I'm not sure how that happened. Okay, so I've picked up my glue dot. I'm going to place it right in the center. Okay, and then take one of these little guys out. And I want him centered in there. And that's so cute. And then this is going to get added with a dimensional. So there's the dimensional. And just place it right about there. So here's the original. Here's the one we just made. Pretty darn cute, right? I guess maybe I dropped the greeting down a tad right there, but still, it's so cute. Okay, have a great day. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and don't forget that there's a free PDF over on my website that has a picture and all the measurements. Thanks again. Bye.